For the past few years, the competition of best melee has been difficult to definitively answer, as weapons like the Kronen Prime and Nikana Prime are just so close. With the new Wisp Prime Axis though, a bit of a sleeper weapon has been added to the game, Gunsen Prime. To explain why Gunsen is so good, first we need to explain why the aforementioned Kronen and Nikana were so powerful. Slash is king in Warframe, and there's no doubt about that. Both Nikana's Blind Justice and Tonfa's Sovereign Outcast contain force slash procs with very high combo multipliers, making them scale incredibly well to almost any level, as slash procs bleed ignore enemy armor. Besides the force procs, the weapons themselves contain great stats with an important bias towards slash in the IPS splits. What makes the competition between the two more difficult to ascertain a true winner is the Nikana's higher slash weighting of 90% versus Kronen's 80%, but the Kronen stance is better than Nikana's. With all of that being said, let's discuss the actual topic of today's video, Gunsen Prime. Upon seeing the strength of Wisp and Fulman Prime, I feel like most people wrote off Gunsen as just another war fan, but the weapon type stance has just been waiting for a strong weapon to pair it with. Combining the best of both worlds, Gunsen has both a 90% slash weighting and a stance that not only matches Kronen's Sovereign Outcast, but may be better than it. Looking deeper into both, Gunsen's has a higher average multiplier and finishes its combo in 2.6 seconds, which is 0.3 shorter than Kronen's. Again, with another win for Gunsen comes in its forward combo, which has a higher damage multiplier and another benefit that I will touch on later. The previous benefits hold true for the forward block combo, while the Kronen does edge out in the block combo, but that's really not important because who uses those? Other than the great stance, Gunsen has both a high crit chance at 20%, which when used with Blood Rush gives you over 100% CC, guaranteeing yellows with a slight chance of oranges, which does combine with the weapon's good but not great base crit multiplier of 2x. The status chance is insanely high at 34%, which gives you 184% status chance, almost guaranteeing a slash proc on every swing with the natural 90% slash weighting. Gunsen also has a very high base damage of 225, beating both the competition here. Building Gunsen can be done in a few different ways, with this first build being the traditional melee slash build that I could probably put together blind now because every good melee uses this. Feel free to swap out Condition Overload for Prime Pressure Point if you plan to not prime, as regardless, the weapon is quite strong on its own. The incredibly high status chance paired with the force proc spits out slash everywhere, most times giving you 2 on a single hit. If looking for another setup that honestly feels just as strong on base steel path, I recommend this self-priming build. Both 60/60 mods paired with Weeping Wounds gives us 224% status chance, meaning you proc both viral and slash very often here, even though we are diluting the weighting. I would recommend this one if you really just want to go swing the Gunsen around without worrying about anything else, as this does work very well, but you will need to source attack speed from somewhere else, as this one is quite tight on mod space. Finally, Warfans are quite good for heavy attacks due to the combined 1000% multiplier and of course, 4 slash procs. These ones are so strong that external priming isn't needed, but if you want to overkill, throw in Condition Overload and with some viral, you can annihilate even the highest level of enemy. That is all for Gunsen everyone. I am now back from vacation, obviously, and I'm going to aim for a video every other day before TennoCon, which I am very excited for. If you are watching this on the day of release, check out my channel because I will be live in a few hours celebrating my 20,000 milestone. Again, the first stream, I was just tired from getting back from vacation, and also I was having some PC issues, but regardless, a massive thank you to all of my supporters over on Patreon who, without, I could not do what I do, and YouTube, of course. Thank you to Peter, 3000, SOS, Intellectual, Rave, Sage, Bad Robot, and Scotty Knows, and everyone else on screen, of course. Your support is, again, greatly appreciated. I hope this video was informative and helpful, and I will see all of you guys in the next one. Peace!